Well, it's cold and rainy out, and I'm gonna save the bathroom because it's not like necessary. But getting this floor down is pretty necessary, and it's kind of in line with we gotta do the floor before we can do the electrical, before we can move the wall for the kitchen. So I'm gonna start moving stuff so we can start putting the floor down. Well, it took a while. You got to start right, and of course it's frustrating that nothing is square in this cabin. Had to go around the fireplace thing, but I'm gonna put stuff back in that corner because and then just keep working from there because I need the stuff out of my way. Well, got this far from the window. We're gonna move some furniture back to get it out of the way. It's a pain in my tushy. Might take me a couple days to get it. Making some progress. Got one whole side of the floor done. Had to put the furniture back because I have too much stuff in here. About ready to start. This is how far I got with the floor last night. It's not as easy as it may look. I don't know if it looks easy. It's like a giant jigsaw puzzle. But you have to get those pieces in tight, and if you don't, you start getting off, and then you have to backtrack, which I've done a few times, which is why it's taken me so long. And plus you have to get this layered, or this stepping effect, and it just backtracks all the way. So I'm not prepared to move any further into this room because it's full of stuff as usual. So we'll see how much I can get done without coming way up here. I know, still looks like a mess. Had to fix a bad piece, and I think I might see another one developing. I hate that. It's hard to fix and just mix and match and see which piece fits in there. So one of my issues is that I'm sorting as I go. I've got a pile of goods underneath the table, another pile of goods on the recliner over there. This is a pile of ends. I'm looking for the other end, which I'm having a much harder time finding for down here. And it's all in here because this is all reclaimed. And then a pile of been cut, scratched, something where it's not really as usable as we'd like. But yeah, a pile of reclaimed, which I need to get cleaned out of there because Roy has to do the electrical in that room. Just so many things have to happen. A lot of flooring though, so it's going to go at least one more room. There's so much fun having to move furniture, clean up the space before I can even start working in this section. Okay. Took me a while to kind of get that corner because gotta fit around the stone in front of the fireplace, fit around the doorway, take up the threshold so I could get in there, do a lot of cutting. But anyway, I have made it this far, and hopefully I can at least finish that corner today because I'd like to put that chair back where it was. Day 4 of working on the floor, and I'm actually kind of over it because the stair-steppy thing that has to happen, I've had to kind of go all the way into this room, which is full of stuff which I have to move, because we're continuing the patterning into this room. I'm running out of short pieces and I need to rethink it. I don't know, because I would really love to get a lot of this done. Plus, it has rained so much. that are, there we go. It's rained so much that that road is a muddy mess, and my car, which I was so happy to be able to park by the cabin, is kind of stranded. Roy said don't take it out until it dries up. So I'm stuck here with the floor. Well, this plan is working, getting me into the other room quite a ways so I can use the longer pieces in the stair step, save my shorter pieces. Hopefully I won't have to do too much more because there's a lot of stuff in that room. A lot of stuff in that room that still would need to be moved, but I'm making progress. Playing my favorite game, which is the boards start getting off and then I have to take off half of them to get back to the spot where it started getting off so I can get it back on again. Alright, one more time. Roy helped me last night get that little bit of trim, kind of finish that part by the door. It stops right there because that's where the kitchen tile is going to start up. And of course, can't completely finish it until I get that room cleaned out and we get the fridge moved, which might not happen until next year. Because we've only got a couple weeks left before the season's over and there's too much to do before I actually get to the point of moving the fridge. So I'm excited. I actually have a almost done floor. Yay! And this room's looking pretty dang good. Got to clean up, put things back where they go, do some finishing touches, but that makes me happy. No, you can't see it on the camera, but I have a piece in there that's not seated properly. This guy. Which means I have to stair step my way all the way back to where I thought it was finished to make the correction. I will do that because until the floor is done, you can have issues like that. But I wanted to show you. It is kind of fun though, having an almost completely done floor. It's like, ooh, it looks like a real room. I wanted to show you what Roy's up to today. So I have to go outside for that. Do our little entry room, which we've made some progress on, ceiling to the outside. Got to put the winter doors on. Alright, I know you can hear him back here. Whew, sunshine. So Roy is busy exposing the back of the cabin. You can see the dirt comes right up to it, but we can't fix our water problems until we figure out what's we can't fix the water problems until we figure out what is going on back there. We have to pull the dirt away and see what's happening. Oh, he's coming out. We'll see if we can get an update. What you finding, Roy? What's the story besides stinky wet dirt? You found a drain pipe? Okay. But obviously it's not draining. Okay. So what is that bumped out wall? Or we have not figured that out yet. Some gravel down there. Okay, that's good. Looks like originally they kind of planned properly. Yeah. So there's dirt whatever that covering is and that bump it is, there's dirt getting in between. And if that was meant to protect, that's probably what's causing all of the water issues we're getting inside. So we got to figure out what that is. Well, I'm glad it's happening today because we're only going to have a few more good days left, I think, before the weather turns. And we got to fly to warmer environs. And that is how much floor I had to take up to stair-step my way all the way up to the piece that was sitting badly. It's very frustrating, but it is the way it is. Hopefully it goes back together again as smoothly as it came out. Okay, show me what you got. Okay, so there's a pipe.
Got about 8-foot pipe. You're going to have to come down there.
I am? I don't want to come down there. Ah, into the ditch I go. Okay. So 8-foot pipe, I see that.
Well, again, they got clay tile, but they covered it.
Clay tile means what?
You know, like you put in the field.
Oh yeah.
Way back. And
So it's not draining anything.
no, because it got plastic over it. Why would you put plastic over it?
Oh, gotcha.
That looks more like tar paper. And I took a couple pieces of tile out and it's wide open. So it's never been draining. Far the way I can tell.
Oh, because there's no dirt or no anything in it.
Yeah,
It's just there.
because it was covered up.
Okay.
So,
Well, now that you've got this back exposed, do you see any places where you think water might be coming in?
I'm not too crazy about this. It's pretty nasty.
Oh.
And I wonder if it's coming through here.
Okay, so that's had, what, dirt and whatever up against it.
Right.
Probably not meant to come up that far, the dirt.
No, probably never was supposed to. That means we got to haul tons of dirt out of
All that dirt?
it. A lot of it going back down the hole.
Okay. So you think it's up here, which actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And then it's just wicking down, or...
But the further you get back up here, it's not.
It's not as bad. Okay, and this is behind the storage area right here. Oh, look, there's
It stops right there. That's why I figured it stopped.
there's crevices though. Right there. Looks like green thing in there. That looks weird. Okay. All right, well that makes sense then. And the dirt really wasn't meant to come up this far. The bottom part of it is good. You know, looks like it's done well. We just got to keep the dirt back from coming up to that level, I guess. How are we going to do that? It's a big hill behind us. Whoop. Wow, that's horrible. Oh, I was wondering what that green thing is. It's something from inside. Wow. What are we going to do there? We're going to have to...
You know, I think there's more dirt back in here than what there should be.
I think there's, yeah.
They screwed up. They should have never done that.
Yeah, that's bad.
That should be blocked up. They didn't block it.
So we're going to have to block that area.
Well, you have to redig it out. I just got some plywood I'm just going to put over it just to help seal it up.
Okay, for now, but it's got to be reblocked next year. whatever is going on there. That's really bad. No wonder we're getting moisture in that room.
Yeah.
What? That's just dumb. That's not even. Ugh. All right, so you got that tar. You're gonna try to seal up along where we're having some issues. So above the block line, basically. The block over there is nice and solid, but it's coming in above the block line. So that's why when we get snow melt, it comes in. And Mr. Lutzon's got that stuff that he needs. Yeah.
That's why we're getting so much water, because this is where the water concentration is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's coming in. Is the board rotten or the...
Yeah.
What's rotten right there? Okay. Sill plate's rotten. How are we going to fix that? Okay. Well, obviously not till next year, but got to figure out how to keep the water away this year, this winter. I don't know if either project's going to plan. I'm making some progress on the floor by really having to go all the way back to that wall and moving some of the junk. Those are ends. But still not stair-stepped all the way back to where I was. So it's kind of been an all-day project just to get back to where I was because I had a bad board and had to back it up. That's chairs on its side. Okay, it's all good. It's all good. It's taken me all day to get that floor back together. It's past 6 o'clock, so I have been working on it pretty diligently. And stairs upping there because we got to get around the fridge. I made some inroads into this room because I really needed that for the stair steps. Don't know if that will get finished or not, but it doesn't matter. It's functional. And Roy has been working outside all day, so let's go check on him.
Well, I'm pretty much hit something.
Oh no, I'm sorry. So you're starting to backfill. You put the tile down.
Yeah.
And you put some preventative measures to kind of keep it away. And next year we're going to have to come back and do some other stuff, I'm guessing. Okay. Second day fun, getting an update.
Just kind of dug a trench and I went to trying to keep everything so that everything's kind of funnels in the middle. But I just don't know what else to do at this point in time.
Okay, but you got the dirt almost like right back up to the sill plate.
Right, but I'm going to taper it down. That's why I dug this trench to taper the dirt towards the trench.
Okay. Because what are you going to do so that we don't have... Okay, I guess I imagined this really different. I thought you were going to dig it out so that there wasn't that much dirt back there.
Well, that's where we're going to put it. At this point in time. I covered up the old well.
Oh, okay.
So
all right.
Do that, get it tapered, just for now till we get back.
Okay, we got to keep the snow away from the sill plate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm not up to the sill plate almost, but once you get it tapered,
yeah.
then I'm going to try and make some.
Yeah, you got to taper. I see what you're doing. Okay. All right, new plan. Since we just couldn't get the dirt out of there, we had really nowhere for it to go. We borrowed this dump truck from the people who have been working on the road. they were able to loan it to us, and they will take it and dump the dirt somewhere for us. But this way Roy can get some of that dirt out of there. He can slope the dirt away from the cabin and have a much better flow of water, so it's not going straight to the back of the cabin. Alright, Roy, take a break, so I thought I'd come back and see what the status is. Okay, not bad. I mean, it's flatter. Still looks to me like it's sloping toward the cabin, but you know, it might be a matter of perspective. It's a lot of dirt to get out of there. And there's a whole dump truck full of dirt. That was one dump truck full of dirt. I thought that would be enough, but jeez Louise. I wish we could get more out of here. Very, very happy with the floor. Every day I'm like, yay, happy dance. We'll finish that when we are able to move the fridge, which just, it's all part of the plan. This room, a lot more clean. Kind of did some sorting. This room, it's kind of like a mud room. You come off, this is the other entrance. And you're supposed to be able to put things in here, you know, hang up your coats and your boots and stuff that we use. Floor is almost gotten all the way. Okay. This area in particular is working really well. Got a, you know, nice view of the lake. And it works. So I just want to say thank you for watching the videos. And I hope you come back in the spring when we start posting more videos. Probably May, but I'm not 100% positive of when that will be. We got to get out of here before the snow flies.